morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Very good. Your hair's so pretty.
Oh, well, thank you. I have to tell you, I have a serious advantage over you in that I watch so many of your videos. I feel like we're neighbors.
Oh, we're all connected. We're all one.
Yeah, yeah. But
I signed up for a lot of shit this time, girl.
don't you wonder, like, what up with that?
I know. Can you just give me the clip notes for the love of freaking God? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's like enough with this hunt and peck and following breadcrumbs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, good.
But
Okay, well, what questions do you have for me? And then I'll kind of go over what we'll be doing together.
nothing except, well, the ones I sent you, even they don't have to be answered. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got those right here. I'll weave those in. So what we're going to do, and you've done these a few times before. I've seen your the singing bowls that you did with Kim
Oh yeah.
in that session. Those bowls are fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do together is we're going to do a water alchemy intention setting ceremony, which is really cool, and you'll be able to use this in your life too and share it with your friends.
Okay.
Then I'll drop you down and we'll go to your higher self is going to be in charge. So I can tell you what most sessions are like, but it's going to be unique to you.
Okay, of course.
And then we'll take you to the most relevant scene for you to see and walk you through that and try to figure out what the lessons are and how that relates and correlates to this lifetime.
Okay.
And then my goal is to get you to your higher self. I'll call in Eric and any other family members that want to come in, ask questions, and I'll be seeding questions throughout, trying to get answers. And I really want to know the answer to the television question too, because I think this would be such a great reality show.
Oh yeah.
I know. I think it's coming. Don't you feel like it's coming?
Yeah, I just got the final treatment that the writer sent me.
Mm-hmm.
I should send it to you. Do you mind? Would you mind? This makes everybody sign non-disclosure. Would you mind?
No, I would. Yeah, I would love to see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I think it's a slam dunk. I mean, with your fan base and it's so relevant. Anyway.
So hard. There's so much politics. It's like, she just came up to me. I'm not reaching out to try for that. There's this one guy, Kevin Moore. You know him? He's a radio.
Yes.
Oh, you do? God, everybody knows Kevin. He's so sweet. He came to our house and filmed for a documentary, and he just decided, getting to know my crazy family, said, we need to do a reality show like on your family because we're so quirky and loving, and we tease each other. It's just fun.
Yeah.
But my husband said no.
Oh, he's not up for it?
No, I mean, he's a financial advisor. He doesn't want that kind of stuff for his clients to see. So I don't care. I mean, I tell everybody everything. I swear. Norwegian, so super private, and so I'll be talking to somebody. So, why don't you just give me a goddamn social security number while you're at it? Oh, okay. So
you guys are the yin and yang of information.
Exactly.
Yeah. To reiterate, I know who Kevin Moore is. I don't know him personally. I know his show, and I watch his show. So, okay. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to try to keep it as condensed as we can so that the viewers have about an hour, but I want to make sure that we get the relevant information while we're there. So if I feel like there's something we need to drill down into, I'll definitely go in that direction. So what we're going to do first is we're going to set the intention for your session, and we're going to do this with water because water is liquid consciousness. Hang on, I've got to turn off my phone.
Water.
And what we're going to do is set the intention for this session with a statement from you, an I am statement. So I'm going to read the statement to you, and then you go ahead and fill it out, and then we'll do a little ceremony around it. So here's the statement. I invoke my I am presence, and my intention for this session is, and fill in the blank.
To get a message from my higher self and to see Eric or be with Eric anyway. Gonna have to slip in a twofer.
Now, in this time, in this place, the most relevant and necessary time and place. And as you feel yourself now, in this time and in this place, I want you to tell me the very first things that you see or the very first impressions that you have as you begin to understand where you are and what is happening around you. Tell me now.
Auditorium is open.
I need Elisa to adjust the settings. I can't hear the volume.
I'll just talk louder.
Okay.
Open air auditorium.
Right. Tell me more.
And there are men in togas. I know that they are Roman senators.
Right.
Some are sitting, some are wandering up and down the aisles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And can you look down at your feet and tell me what kind of footwear you're wearing?
Brown leather sandals.
Okay. And as you gaze up your body, can you describe your clothing to me?
I'm wearing a toga too.
Okay.
It's not long. It's into the foot, maybe. Mm-hmm. Bracelets on, leather bracelets. Headband.
Are you male or female?
I'm male.
And how old are you?
34.
Okay. And what's the importance of your attendance at this event today?
I think I'm speaking to the same.
All right, you're speaking. I want you to look to the right and to the left of you and tell me, are you there with a friend or are you there alone?
Acquaintances.
Okay. All right. I want you to rise up and move forward in this scene. And now you are speaking to this group of people. You are confident in looking around you. Tell me what the subject of your talk is.
I think it's the rights of women.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more.
Giving women the power. They should be allowed to be senators also. They're very smart. So many ideas that could help the city, but she is ignored or she's the woman.
Mm-hmm. And how is the audience receiving your message?
Shaking their heads from the laughing. But I insist and say that there's a way for me to get the women to band together and revolt, basically. Insist.
Mm-hmm. Is this a mission that you've been working on for a while?
I think ever since my mother died.
Mm-hmm. And how long ago did your mother pass away?
4 to 5 years ago.
Okay, very good. I want you to check in with your emotions in this incarnation and tell me how you feel about speaking in front of this crowd.
Frustrated because nobody's listening or agreeing with embarrassed because people are laughing at me.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel so insignificant because they're a lot older than me, have a lot more experience.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm a senator. I think I'm just a clerk or something.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, the public citizen can go to the Senate with a complaint or a request.
Mm-hmm. As you're finishing up your talk, I want you to look around you and tell me if the reaction of the crowd has changed at all to your message.
They don't like that I think I can raise the women up.
Mm-hmm. I want you to close this scene down and move forward in this lifetime to another important day and another relevant time. Be there now and tell me what you see.
And they're up. Alone.
How old are you?
34 still.
Mm-hmm. Tell me what's happening in the pub.
People are laughing and having a good time. Drunk.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
One of the senators pats me on the back and sits next to me and offers me a drink, another drink.
Mm-hmm.
He tells me to spray when I did in front of the Senate, but I have to be careful. Because the idea is not popular.
Mm-hmm. What happens next?
I'm so grateful because I have to still talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Some thank you, accepted the toast and the drink.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I want you to look around you and tell me if you shared everything that's important about this scene. Okay. I want you to close this scene now. I want you to float and drift and float and drift to the next most important and relevant scene in this lifetime. Be there now and tell me what you see.
I'm walking home from the pub. Dark. I'm having the beauty bats on the day. Careful. And tumble over and collapse and die, knowing that God is good.
All right. You to rise above your body and look down and describe for me, from a spectator's point of view, what you see.
Torchlights. The cobblestone road that I'm on, part of it is gone and dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Just filled up. There's no one around.
Okay.
Houses, doorways.
Mm-hmm.
It's very narrow.
Mm-hmm. I want you to rise up into that light now and ask Elisa to speak just a little bit louder. And as you rise up and float up, having closed this lifetime, I want you to look around you and describe for me what you see.
Mother,
Ah,
a lifetime. Faceless people. I don't know who
okay. I'd like you to ask your mother to come forward now. And if your father is there, if you can join her as well. And I'd like to know if your mother and father have any message for Elisa and Laura.
It says something like, the time for women will come.
Uh,
Not then. It's not supposed to happen then.
okay, very good. Any other messages for maybe your mother or your father at this time? Okay. I'd like you to continue to drift and float. And as you do, I'd like for you to look down at your body and tell me if you see a form or if you just see a light image of yourself.
The sandal came with my shoulder anyway, and sticks of light.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You to continue to drift and float. And I'd like to rise up and invite in the higher self of Elisa and ask her to join us today so that she might share her wisdom and answer a few questions. Can you let me know when she's come in and is available for us? Elisa is working very hard to raise awareness on the planet. She'd like to have a little clarity today on exactly what her spiritual purpose and mission is. Can you share with her anything that's relevant to her life today about her spiritual mission?
That I wanted to have a life with a lot of suffering. So I can understand really, really, on a very deep level, how important it is to have compassion for others so I can better serve humanity.
Okay. And why was this particular mission so important for this lifetime?
It says she did it for almost every lifetime.
Okay. All right. All right. And how is Elisa doing in accomplishing the things that she wanted to learn in this lifetime?
Says she's proud of me.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. And as Elisa moves forward with her mission and her purpose, Can you share today any specific and relevant ideas that you have for Elisa and how she can grow her purpose and her mission?
Got to get to a wider audience, whatever way.
And how can she do that?
Talks about the TV show,
Okay.
movie,
Mm-hmm.
school, children.
Okay. What's the best next step for Elisa to bring the television show into fruition?
Find contact.
Okay. Elisa's working on a couple of inventions to help move the mission forward. Can you share with her what the best next step is and which one she should move forward with?
Yes, she's on the right track.
Okay, very good. Should she work on the pills or the mask or both? Okay. Now I'd like to invite Erik in. Erik, could you come in and blend your energy with that of your mother's so that she can feel you in a real and meaningful way? And let her know through a physical sensation in her body that you are now there with her. Lisa, tell me when you can feel Erik's presence within you.
Feel it on my left hand.
Great. Is that his favorite hand? Erik, thank you for coming in. Your mom would like to know if you have any messages for Papa or any of your brothers and sisters.
Good job, Lucas. He's riding motorcycles with you, Papa. Michelle, I still play with Owen. It's proud of her spirit because she's reflecting on her weakness and being honest about it.
Mm-hmm. Erik, what suggestions can you give to your mom? Specific and concrete suggestions. You know, we're human and we need more practical guidance on how to move forward with a television show and to reach a wider audience with the Channeling Erik mission.
Connect with Chopra and also my husband.
Okay. Anything else that your mother could be doing as next best steps?
And my book, be close to only after my husband brings her
Mm-hmm.
TV show.
Mm-hmm. Erik, anything else? Can you bring your energy even closer to your mom so that you can blend more strongly with her energy?
I feel goosebumps on my left arm.
Great. Wonderful. So nice to have you here, Erik. Your mom is curious if you can share with her anything that anyone in the family may need that she can be helpful with.
No, you already do too much. You can't interfere with their journey. Be okay with their struggle.
Is that part of what she's here to learn or teach in this lifetime, Erik?
Can't fix everybody.
Right. Right. Mm. Your mom is also very focused on being the best version of herself in this incarnation that she can. She's looking at a lot of modalities that could help her with that, including Soul Happy, PLR, Dr. Han's program, or hallucinogens. Is there anything that you would recommend to her that she do to help her become happier and more centered about herself today?
PLR seems to be
Okay. And what would she gain from that, Erik? What would be the benefit for her in doing that?
help me understand why I have this pattern of helping people in the training.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Would that help her work through that pattern? Okay, great. And your mom would like to know what she can do to feel your presence more on a daily basis and to be able to channel you or hear you better. What suggestions do you have for her on how she can do that?
Clear my heart chakra. Be more disciplined by setting a time. Heart. Bathtub, water helps.
Okay. What is it about the water that helps to facilitate that, Erik?
Energy.
Helps to conduct the energy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus it raises my vibration for like bathtub.
Okay. Erik, can you bring your energy in now really strong and pump it up so your mom can actually set that resonance of what it feels like when you're around her? So she can feel that vibration and know it and find it whenever she's looking for you.
Stronger my left arm.
Okay. Can you now, Elisa, connect with that energy and bring it up your arm and into your chest and your heart space? Erik, how can she hear you better throughout the day when she asks you questions or wants to connect with your guidance?
Listens. He talks to me all the time. A little bit left behind my right ear.
Okay. What can your mom do to trust and believe, to help her trust and believe that what you're saying to her is real and to resonate with that information?
random. It's like a random thought that taken nowhere.
Okay. All right. What else would you like to share with your mom today? What would you like her to know and for the rest of the Channeling Erik audience to know?
That he loves me. Sorry. We're doing good together. Just happy.
Erik, your mom is interested in moving forward with a movie based on your book. Is this something that is a good place for her to be putting her energy right now? No? Where should she be focusing right now?
TV.
Okay.
For the online school.
Okay. The online school for children? What's her next best step for the online school?
Art. Just a pictures.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Will you be sending her guidance and suggestions on how to build out this online school, and how can she look for that information from you?
Center people.
Okay. All right. And how will she know that there are people specifically for the school?
Guidance and dreams. He said, "Oh no."
Okay. Wonderful. So her very best focus right now is on the television show and working on the children's school. Is that right?
Working on mostly funding.
Okay. Great. Is there, Erik, can you bring Denise in? Your mom would like to know if there's any message from Denise today.
Finally healthy. Also sorry.
Tell me more about that.
About us.
Mm-hmm.
Must be part of the spiritual process.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. I'd like to invite all of Elisa's family members in now and ask if there's anything that anyone would like to share for the greater good of Elisa's soul and all that is.
Dad, my mother's
Mm-hmm.
says, sorry for what you did at the end. You scapegoat if you sort of came to your mouth. You know, your talent.
Yeah.
Just give it for it.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to offer him your forgiveness today? Yeah. So he can let that go. Yeah. All right. Erik, what else would you like for your mom to know today?
I'm always with you.
Is there anything else anyone else would like to share today with Elisa?
Maternal grandfather. For here now. And he's proud of me.
That's wonderful. Would you like to give her an energetic hug? All right. Elisa, I'd like you to look around now at all those souls in spirit that love and support you, and send them all your love and appreciation and gratitude for all they do from the other side to help with your purpose and mission on earth. Take this time to just let them know how connected you are to them and how much you love them. You're always open and willing for their guidance and support. And Erik, I'd like to thank you for coming in today and sharing all the practical tips for your mom and the next best steps for her. Give your mom a great big hug and let her know that you're there with her. And Elisa, as you drift and float in that love of your family, we're going to bring your light body back to your physical body now. Just bringing your energy back to your physical form and all. So breathe. Maybe take a little drink of water. Help ground yourself.
This hand in particular felt so heavy during the whole thing. And toward the end, it felt like my whole chair was swaying backwards to this side. It was a weird sensation.
I wonder if he's holding your hand.
Maybe.
You know, it almost sounds like it, like, Mom, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Holding your hand.
I think that's it. I do.
Yeah. It kind of resonates. I just got goosebumps, so I'm thinking that that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. That was so cool.
How are you feeling?
It felt good.
Yeah.
It choked me up when he said, I'm sorry. A little bit. But...
Yeah. What are you going to do? Yeah. Make a big...
eternal being, so you just got to raise your perspective and look at the big picture instead of being in your human life all the time, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
But
so how are you feeling about the clarity of the information? You've got some... Oh.
Little boy. Those eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway, what did you say now?
So how are you feeling about the clarity of the information? Are you feeling more focused or directed? Or I know you're on it already. I mean, you're so busy doing all this stuff.
I know, but I like to do it. I mean, I've always liked to be busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always have my list, you know? I have my list here. Oh. I have every day, have a list, even bathe and get the mail. Okay, that is so sad. And then put that on an index card so I can physically cross it off. It's like,
yeah. Good.
I think when you're raised in chaos, internal and external, you get to where you want to find order.
Give you a sense of,
Yeah, and I get shit done though. It works.
good. Yeah, great. Well, it was a great session.
It was a great session. I'm going to send you the non-disclosure agreement right now. And
Okay.
then the treatment I'm going to send you is going to have a few corrections that I sent to Carrie. And so it's not going to be exactly like that.
Okay.
But pretty close.
Okay. Well, that's exciting.
It is really a good treatment. And she's good. I mean, she's doing a movie that's already been accepted by Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler. So I read it. Oh my God. I had to sign a non-disclosure though. And it's so freaking funny. It's so well written, man. Oh, she's so good.
Well, thank you. This was such a treat to finally touch base with you. I've been such a fan for a long time.
Thank you. And I think, well, when you read this, the treatment, you'll see that there's definitely has to be a place for you in it too.
Oh gosh, well that's exciting to hear. Yeah.
Okay, Kimberly. Thank you.
All right. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon.
You too, darling. Bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.